Welcome, welcome back. We are here with some Pillars of Eternity. Just quickly creating my yoga stream for tomorrow. Schedule stream. 96. Next. Tomorrow at 6:30. Public, done. And then let's go to turn on all the ads for the previous episodes. If they're not on. Wait, can I do it? Can I mass do that actually? Yes, if I can do this and turn on the ads for all of them. Every time I play a game that I didn't have monetization for, I turn on the ads for them. It's been a while since I've had them for this. Nope, it doesn't let me edit them at turn on ads. Monetization. On for all of them. Update videos. I understand the implications of this action. The implications of getting ads on my videos. Oh no! The implications! What will we do with these implications? All right. Let me get my green screen down. There. Can you fall down? Yep. Good green screen. Close my curtains because I blast the entire neighborhood with my studio lights every evening. And we have touchdown. Greenness. Why isn't the green screen activated here? Oh, you know what? I turned it off for when we were doing There we go. Green screened, bitch. Get green screened. Also, why is this like this? Can I just reset this and then this? I'm not sure why I had it like that to begin with. I'm gonna center this and then just you raise me up so you can see my green screen's not there. Maybe that's why my green screen's so weird. Also, this is way too low. I can see my Okay, so we're turned a lot this way. Ta-da! Yay! What does it look like on this screen? It looks great. All right. Bye. Let's change our music. What are we listening to do? I still want to see what this commute playlist is, but I don't think I'll ever see it. Live. Living your life. Oh, screenshot. We should do that too. That's a good point. Delete forever, I understand. You're leaving the page. You sure as hell I am. Preview, projector. And screen. Wait. Error. Why is there an error? I'm uploading to OneDrive. Why did it give me an error for that? Anyways, I took a photo. That's all I needed to do. Error. Tune Faute. Error message. Return bad request. Login Microsoft Online. Authentication token. Settings. Installing. Nope. That's not the right one. The stemming installing? That's the one. OneDrive. Reset to stemming, not logged in. Open Programma. Log in to my OneDrive. Authorize on my mobile app. Somebody's trying to authenticate you. It's me. I'm authenticating me. If that was me, I'm logging in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to rate the app. Stay logged in, please. Authorize. Copy to clipboard. We did it! We're geslaagd. We did it! Yay! I followed all the instructions in Dutch and everything. Can we try again? Upload this. Upload. It worked. Hooray! Right. Minimize that. And change our music. And we'll start with the game. Actually, I should launch the game now. I think I probably have to set the audio device and everything too. And I have to install it because it's not installed. Or is it installed? You know what? I didn't buy it on Steam, so it wouldn't be on my Steam. That's the first place it should not look. In my games folder then. Pillars of Eternity. There it is. Launch the game. Let's see if I can do my commute playlist today. Supposedly it doesn't exist. Anime rock playlist from your library. It just like you listen to any. It just doesn't have a playlist for me. We can listen to some Undertale. Let's listen to. Did it just say smooth urban grooves? Doesn't YouTube know urban is like a dog whistle for Black people? Can't say that. Hello, Tavara. Happy Tuesday. Sorry, you need to come here an hour and a half ago if you want to get any of the first, second, or third. I guess we'll listen to some smooth urban grooves. Unique, make our games better. I do not want to enable telemetry. My save games aren't here. Uh-oh. Let's go look for them. Uh-oh, my save game's not here. It's probably in my old app data somewhere. Under... What is the name of the company that makes this game again? I don't remember. What's the name of the company that makes this game? Tales of Eternity is now available on Switch. That was 2019. That was a long time ago. Yeah. This is why they keep your old app data for things like this. Users, me, app data, roaming. Would it just be under Pillars of Eternity? Path of Exile? No, I don't think it is. I was worried about this. This is what happens when you reinstall your games. I was on Twitch on your phone earlier today, but you weren't on. Yeah, like I said, I started my stream an hour and a half ago. Since when has urban meant black in American society? Since the beginning of time, it's meant that. Maybe not in other places. Maybe not here in the Netherlands, but I can tell you for a fact that is a racist dog whistle to say, oh, they're urban. To say they're black. To say that. Yeah, racism in America is weird. I agree with you completely, Tavara. Pillars of Eternity. Save location. User profile, save games. It was in saved games? No fucking way. Why would you do it? Why would you put it in saved games? Bro, there's no way. I have that folder still. Saved games. Here it is. Pillars of Eternity. We found it. Get destroyed, loser. All right, let's go to our saved games folder because that's where we save games now. Users. I think me. No, it's probably admin, right? Admin. Saved games. Pillars of Eternity. Paste. Moving all games. Let's exit the game. Hello, Desi. Thank you for dropping in with your daily elixir and 2D. How is the 2D world going today, Doug? I hope it's a nice Tuesday in the 2D world. Flat and great. Just like the Netherlands. I say. Okay, let me launch this game again. And hopefully our save game will be there. That's why you don't delete your old Windows folders. Because you never know what's stored in there. Like your save games. Pillars of Eternity. I really wish, as video game people, we could all agree where to save games. And it should be in the Documents folder. So that it's saved on my OneDrive. That's all I want. I'm assuming we're not hearing the game because I need to set the audio device, so let me do that. Open sound settings. Volume mixer. Pillars of Eternity. Set to input. Channel 16. And let's switch to our headphones. Yeah. Listen to the groove. We're going to be listening to R&B all day. Oh, there is my save game, but not my audio. You are currently not hearing the game, so that did not work. We'll have to launch the game with the right device open and then open. Set default to. Nope, not that one. Looking for the 6-inch. There we go. Got the audio working. I've never heard this song in my life, but it's giving me feelings. Game capture. Pillars. Capture. Specifically, Pillars of Eternity. Don't capture cursor. I hate that shit. Look any different, doesn't. I don't think it has HDR activated. And then we'll do the Maxine switcher. Close of Eternity. Automatically pillars. Add. Yeah. Capture the game. You were just capturing it 2 seconds ago. There you go. Yay! Alright, welcome everyone to another Pillars of Eternity episode. This is episode 11, in which we haven't played this game since September. 17th of September to be exact. So I'm going to try to remember what the hell I was doing and how to play the game. And I'm going to punch my mic as well. Also, this music is way too loud. I can't even hear the game. There we go, that's better. Alright, continue game. We made it, I think, to the main city. So, like, if we were playing Baldur's Gate 3, this would be us making it to Baldur's Gate. But it's probably nothing like Baldur's Gate 3 because this game came out before Baldur's Gate 3. So, I can charge my microphone. Whoa. Microphone. Oh! Right. Are we in the crack den? You know what? Let's just read the journal. The letting key acolyte showed me a vision of an agent in a place of misery and madness. We need to find the place of misery and madness. Question the animancer about suspicious activity. The acolyte showed me a vision of an ancient tower. Find the tower. Go to Heritage Hill. The acolyte's vision showed me mysterious ruins. Travel to Dryford Village. I think we're probably doing a side quest. Speak to Angosti and the Villian Embassy. Go to the Hall of Revealed Mysteries in Copper Lane. Okay, where are we right now? We're in the sanitarium. Why are we in the sanitarium? I don't remember. But we did save, so we're probably in the middle of a fight here. Oh, we're having an ad break. Perfect, because I need to figure out what the hell it's doing. Sanitarium. Find the heirloom breastplate. Tell somebody about the plot. Explore the endless path. Okay, there's a lot of quests here, and I don't know if I need to be in here for any of them. Can I go to, like, the world map? Where am I now? It doesn't tell me where I am now. I'm just in a sanitarium, so I guess we're gonna explore the sanitarium. Get comfortable. Roll the chair down low. Melody likes urban music. Oh my god, you ruined the word urban for me. Sorry, Tavara. It sucks to be educated, I guess, about societal's problems. Let's get... Where am I? Why am I over there now? I'm constantly always moving all over the place. Every time I use my camera's in a different place. That needs to be higher. Well, now it's too high. I'll get... No, now it's too low. I can't get comfortable. I can't get comfortable. All I know is that I'm slowly pulling my keyboard across everything. There we go. Just be this close. Yeah. Perfect. Wait! My settings are all reset. No! Are we playing easy mode? Oh, we are. I thought we were playing normal mode, but I didn't want permanent death, so I turned it off. Where was the... First of all, turn that off. Solid HUD background. Oh, there it is. Big heads. That's what we're looking for. Graphics quality. Max. Frame rate max. Font scale. Probably bigger. As big as possible. I don't remember any of my other settings. Pause. Enemy spotted. Stop party movement. Stop party movement. Okay, that's good. Always save without asking. Yeah, there we go. Big heads. Big heads.
I understand.
I don't remember why we're here. Are we allowed to be here? Or are the people going to get angry at us for being here? Mordred. An animancer scribbles feverishly on a parchment scroll while its free hand dances through the air, counting off unseen objects, his lip move in a silent discourse. As your shadow falls over his scroll, he looks up at you with a mingled perplexity and irritation.
Good day, stranger.
Can I help you? He forces a polite smile. Has anything unusual been happening around here? You must be joking. This is a sanitarium. Nothing is usual down here. He pauses. Although, now that I think of it, the patients seem more agitated lately. But they're caveman assholes' responsibility, not mine. Mudred nods and takes a deep breath. Then, if there's nothing else, what are you working on? My area of focus is wicks. More specifically, how to cure them. What's a wick? A hollowborn who received a transplant animal soul during infancy. One of the Animancy's earlier efforts to cure the legacy, if not a successful one. He removes his spectacle and wipes his brow. They show signs of developmental abnormalities throughout their childhood, but when they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral, but still victims in need of care. Transplanting animal souls into children seems like an odd solution. We Animancers were trying to do something about the crisis, better than letting it swallow a generation of children. He stares a fixed point at the far wall, and despite the controversy, it only went so far because at first it seemed to work. People called it the salvation. Children that had never been responsive to any kind of stimuli suddenly seemed aware of their surroundings, of their families. He takes a slow breath. The complications don't begin until puberty. That's when the incompatibility between body and soul takes shape. Children become violent, ravenous. But we pay dearly for our mistake, I promise you. Angry mobs hunted down Animancers and burned down their homes, with them still inside, often as not. People took to calling it the cruel salvation, and many still loathe us for it. But we wanted to stop the legacy as much as anyone. The public begged for our help, and he did the best we could. I still don't know if that absolves us. I just reminded after me. I like how this. I'm just making sure I don't play any Drake on this, which we won't. Okay, good. I got scared for a second. Not that I thought this was Drake, but I just got reminded that Drake might show up on this playlist, so I have to downvote it if I see it. Whew. Scary. Why do you study Wicks? What kind of question is that? Just think of all the families that could be healed, the lives that could be restored. What could be more important? He faces reddened and he turns away from you for a moment. He shakes his head. Animancy has an answer here, I know it. Simply a matter of working it out. I see. Are you the Animancer who's been buying relics from Immortal? I don't have time to barter with adventurers, if that's what this is about. I'm looking for an expert on awakenings. I hear Valian woman studies them. To go talk to her instead. Just looking around. And be quick about it and don't touch anything. The sanitarium has lax visitor policy, but I don't. Without another word, he resumed his work. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm here about some other stuff. In the corner of Modred's lab, it rests a large weathered trunk. It seemed like to contain something important, if only by virtue of size. Examine the trunk more closely. The lack of dust on the trunk surface and the long scratches on the tile floor suggests that the trunk is frequently used and moved through the laboratory despite its considerable size. Deep yet narrow gouges score the wood at the edge of the trunk. They look like claw marks. Leave the trunk alone. I think there's probably an angry creature in there. Okay. These are just guards. Who's in here? Wait, why do I have... Oh no, right. I got rid of my... Right, because we got a paladin ourselves. Nope. Fast mode active. What's this? The edges of the cage are dented and scored with claw marks. What's that for here? Wait, there was a door here, too. What's this? Belle Sage.
How do you do?
A woman paces back and forth, her feet crunching on the soft red carpet. She gestures and mumbles to herself, shaking her head as she pores over pages of notes. She almost walks into you. Goosey, here I am looking so hard for the answers in my research that I do not see the kit standing in front of me. What can I do? Have you noticed anything unusual or suspicious here lately? It's rare for me to notice things that do not relate to my work, even when they're in front of me. Stentere am amica, but I am not the best choice to help you with that. What do you do here? According to my research grant, I study awakenings. Supplementing pre-awakened souls has been one of Animancy's greatest successes, and I am working on a method to replicate the process of awakened souls. She gnaws at her lip. But the truth is that I find few suitable subjects here. Waidwen's legacy has left plenty of awakened souls, but most are too broken for study. I fear I will return to Revoix with nothing to show for my efforts. Actually, I'm looking for an expert on awakenings. She laughs bitterly. That would be me, although the lack of research subjects has made me more of an expert in counting floorboards. I would like to transfer Animancy's success in trusting pre-awakened souls to soothing those whose souls have already awakened. But I need subjects, and most of the patients here are too broken to produce reliable results. It's a tragedy to have come so far for nothing. You're in luck. I have a volunteer. She springs to the balls of her feet, beaming. Gerarde! Who is it? Alice lips curl and frown. I don't know about this. She grins more broadly. Don't be silly. The process is perfectly harmless. All you must do is stand in that cage. I beg your pardon. I jest. You Adrians are so uptight. I do not even know what the thing is used for. Belonged to the last occupant of this office, I think. Now they upgrade him to a cell. Again, I jest. She rubs her hands together, getting down to business. So I need you to sit here. Takes an Alof by the soldier's shoulders and steers him to the couch. And try to relax, but don't try too hard, then you will not be relaxing. Indeed, his eyes are humorless. And you must also wear these, a little cold, but the copper will help conduct your essence. The Animancer fastens thick copper bands to Alof's forehead and wrists. As she ratchets them tighter, his face twitches with suppressed irritation. Now, I will examine your soul through my scope. She reaches into her desk and produces a long chambered tube. Knobs, dials, and small toothed wheels run along the side of the device. It is fitted with an azure lens cut to different thickness and concavities. By manipulating them, I find the angles and densities that will allow me to track the anomalies in your soul. How exciting! I've never seen this sort of thing performed. Khan peers at the device with interest. It seems certainly suitably complicated. She raises a finger. But first, we must find this cunning interloper. You will answer some personal questions while I make adjustments. Sagani packs his arm. Don't worry. I'm sure we won't hear any of it. Alice squirms on the couch. Very well. She holds the scope to her eye and flicks a knob. To begin, tell me something personal, something from a time before your awakening. There's nothing to tell. I was just a normal child living in the Synthwood. He looks to you, his face is set in frown. The rigid edges of apprehension show through the nervousness. Talk about your parents. As you speak to Alof, you feel your voice like a bell in your chest. It tolls softly, luring him into the midst of his own memory. Belisege doesn't seem to notice anything, but you feel as if your words are smoothing his essence, untangling its many threads. I am the soul whisperer, after all, or something like that is my background. More chocolate. Ooh, coffee chocolate. Here we go. This is actually really nice music. Ooh, the bottom is white. Cool. I hate white chocolate, but it's nice. It's nice. A nice design. Oh, that chocolate smell is so strong. Damn, this chocolate is melting. You can put it somewhere colder. I would love the summer sun right now. That's good. He closes his eyes. Mother is away most of the time. with the Thanes family, but I always know when she's coming home. All those bottles accumulate like storm clouds on the horizon. His fits of temper become swifter and more violent. It still shames him knowing that her hymening to another man supports us better than his labors as a steward. Oh, interesting. He's got a sugar daddy and a husband. Jealous! Just kidding. I don't believe in marriage. This is good. I am starting to see something. Continue. Tell us about the time you awakened. She bites her tongue as she twists one of the dials. I am in my 5th year of training. Mother is home. I can let my guard down a little because when she is around, he is usually only angry with her. But he has heard that I have had trouble casting missiles. That my flame shields are unstable. He is furious that I have failed, and Mother's presence reminds him that he has failed too. Inadequate men, as usual. I'm just kidding. The first blow takes me by surprise. One moment I am sweeping the kitchen, the next I am sprawled on the ground, stupidly looking at the flecks of my blood on the tile. His boots, glistening with fresh polish, thud across the floor. He kicks me in the stomach, and I curl up to shield my vitals. But it's pointless. Protecting one thing only leaves something else exposed. Still huddled on the ground, I retreat as far as I can. I retreat into the vision of the kitchen. My own trembling knees is nothing but a pinprick against a field of black. His jaw locks as his eyes twitch beneath their lids. Maricho! Belisaje fiercely cranks the knobs along her scope. He's hypnotized himself with his old memory. You've got to bring him out of it, quickly! I almost have it! I'm a barbarian. Alice, you got to wake up! Shake him. Alice's eyes snap open, but the expression you see in them isn't his. He scuttled him off. Hey, whittling daisy, that one. Belisaje sucks a deep breath through her teeth. That's it! I'm seeing a shift in his essence. Something spreading and congealing. She glances over at her scope. Keep talking. He seems to respond to you. What brought you here? Cracking bones, voices high and higher. That warm molasses feeling the creeps down your gut when a crisis is nigh. That's different. Belfetto, we have the flares of a totally distinct essence. She dots shorthand notes onto the pages next to her and turns out one clicking knob of her scope. Now, try to get two of them talking. Aloth. Ismir, tell Aloth why you've awakened. Fie, he's the one needed me, hiding in his own bone bag like a turtle in its shell. Aloth's face twists in fear. I never turned it over to you. Good, yes, very good. She rests from her scribbling, only to make another adjustment to her scope. I can now see 2 separate patterns of essence. Where he ebbs, the other flows. It's as if the awakened soul fills the space that he leaves empty. She prompts with a circling of her wrist, quill still in hand. Go on. Aloth. What's this about ceding space to Isilmir? He grits his teeth painfully. I've given her nothing. She usurps me in my own body. I lent him a pair, too. Ye should ask what I did with the old of a man of his. How the last time he laid a hand on us, I breaked it in 3 places. Yeah, fuck abusers! Alice's head jerks to the side. That wasn't your decision. It's never been your decision. Oh, Alice is taking credit for that. I was awakening. But now I stuck with ye, and damned if I let your ninnying drag us both through the scrooper. Very good. She lowers her scope and consults her notes. I think I've finally got something we can work with. I've tracked Isilmir's essence throughout the exchange. She had a particularly high-density index during the most heated portions of their argument, and her essence seems to localize mostly clearly in the lower portion of the subject's left ribcage. That's right around the spleen, which of course means that she is triggered by black bile. No doubt the subject's characteristic melancholy is to blame. Devils blinks back at you, and in the midst of this perturbation, you're not quite sure who's looking out of his eye. That's utter horseshit. Oh, gracious. She glares at him. Yes. Never mind my years of training. I suppose you have a better explanation. Isilmir manifests when Alice is in danger or under pressure. I think Isilmir's appearance are related to potential sources of trouble. Alice right. That's absurd. Ismir obviously shows up when he feels threatened. You're right, then removing Alice's spleen should cure him. Let's not do that. You're close. I think Isilmir's appearance are related to the potential sources of trouble for Alice. Carefully scratches her jaw, her gaze darting between your mouth. I suppose that could be true. Oh, I suppose that could be true. I'm forgetting all my voices. She dots another note. I'll have to check this against other research. She removes the cover bands. Well, and good for you, but what does this mean for me? Belle frowns at her notes, tapping her cheek with a quill and making a grand show of concentration. However, you catch her stealing a glance at you for the pages. Isilmir tries to take control from you when she thinks you can't face a problem on your own. You can't let her make these decisions for you. Now, maybe the third one. It seems that Isilmir steps in when she determines that you're in danger. It's not clear whether this is a help or a hindrance. From my position, I'd say it's pretty clearly a hindrance. I've got a long process. Regardless, thank you for your help, Ali. He does not look at Belle. She sets her notes on her desk and returns to her scope. Well, I hope this has been useful to you. This has been for me. I finally have material worth publishing. You'll be a toast et revoir. Entre olos. Ooh! EXP gains. His grimace melts into a crooked smile. Aye, advancing the red-white principle of animacy. Just what you've always wanted. As you turn to leave, you catch a darting movement out of the corner of your eye. Belle is humming to herself, still occupied with her scope, but Aloth is holding her notes. Just about to tuck them in his cloak when he catches you watching. He holds a finger to his lip, his eyes wide and imploring. Please, I don't want my personal information published like this, especially not after her nonsense. Leave me out of this. He hides his papers in the clothes. Not to worry. We'll see to this on our own. Okay. Updated quest. Oh, we have a stronghold thing. Resolve attack. 3 days, 11 hours remaining. Okay. Any day now, they'll be at our doorstep. Completed two-sided. Okay, maybe that's why we're here, for his quest? There's a door open down here. Quickly. I would like a book. Note from Azo. I require more copper tubing from an experiment. Do not requisition it from the sanitarium stores. I do have time to deal with those head warden's inevitable questions. Kidman Azo. Okay. In our general inventory. Talk to Edelmore about Azo. Question suspicious activity. Activity!
That's settled.
Good job. We've got some records. Subject, female, mid-40s, awakened to past life as a serial murderer, which now frequently emerges as a soul's dominant personality. Subject facilitates between violence and severe depression, resulting from guilt past deeds. Weak candidate for present research. Subject is male, approximately early 30s, powers of speech absent, presumably as a result of the overfragmentation of his soul. As such, he is the ideal subject for present research. However, the experimentation has caused severe pain and induced panic, and I have to enlist the aid of guards in transporting him for the most recent procedures. Subject is male, mid-20s, displays an acute disassociation and paranoid delusion tendencies, causing anger and extreme violence. Dangers of working with a subject preclude possibility of further use in present research. Subject is male, approximately 17 years of age, admitted for an episode of a catatonia, followed by occasional violent outbursts. Initial analysis of the soul revealed severe fragmentation and essence deficiency. Said deficiency all but eliminates the possibility of utilizing the subject in present research. Get that? Got a bunch of patient records, I guess. Anything else we can steal? Who are you?
Greetings.
A young Orlin woman traces her fingers along the spine of the books in front of her. Row by row, her motions quick and skittish, like a bird's. She's not noticed you until you're nearly upon her. Oh my, you slaughtered me. Are you supposed to be in here? What do you do here? I mostly help Master Azo set up and clean the equipment. Azo keeps his office organized since he's too busy to do it himself. There's nothing else. I need to get back to work. We're not gonna question because we already figured out it was Azo who's buying stuff. Is there more room here? How do I get over there? There's obviously a room there. How do I get there? Maybe it's through that room that we get there? Oh, there's a freaking door here. Oh, we can't get in. It says we need a proper key to get in. Okay. What quest are we doing again? Okay, I don't know which one we're doing. I don't know what quest we got a quest update, but I don't know what quest it's for. It said to talk to somebody. Oh. The leaden key acolyte showed me a vision of an agent in place of misery madness. We need to find the agent, discover his or her plan to see if it holds the clues to find the man I'm searching for. Okay, so we're doing main quest shit. We're doing some main quest shit. We need to find Azo. We need to talk to Azo. Or Praline. Is Azo in here? Oh, that's really melted. How did it melt so fast? Where's Azo? Maybe Azo's in the rest of the building? Verna? Head Warden Ethelmere? Oh yeah, the statue. He put his soul in a statue. Automir? Oh, my chocolate. No, go back. Nons? Right, maybe I need to talk to him about Azo.
Greetings.
I found records that Azo may be running some questionable experiments.
Experiments? Cademan Azo in charge of the patient welfare now? He's not authorized to run any more experiments. I am disappointed in Cademan. I had hoped he would be the one to guide your inquiry.
Because he's in a statue.
He'll be in his office or in the patient wards. I'm granting you immediate access so you can find him. No doubt you will wish to speak to him further on this matter. And I, for one, am curious as to what he might have to say. Tread carefully in the wards. There are a few dangerous cases. I would also ask that you do your best not to agitate the patients. They have enough troubles as it is.
Very well. Right, we've been given access to the entire area. I think we did a lot of side quests, and I was like, let's do some main quests, so I think that's what we're doing today. I really wish I could remember what I said last stream. Thank you for lurking. Yeah, oh, I don't want to go. Hold on and stop out. Don't stop, can't stop out. Oh, all of my lurking has died. My lurking is back. Okay. I was like, why am I not hearing 15 streams in the background of me playing this game? Really weird. Alright, let's go into the depths. Wait, why are we not in fast mode? What was the button for that again? Fast mode activate. The head warden says you can go in, but careful in there. Oh dear. Fletch constructs. Real. Okay, these are probably the sanitarium people. Oh, let's save. New save. Just in case we do cause trouble. A curved spine twists the woman's posture forward, her greasy hair dipped over in a large-eyed spine. She smiles at you. You must be visiting someone. Then nothing. Noting your appearance, she adds, a friendly visit, I hope. Have any of the patients been acting unusually? Well, there's Bat-Tixa, who relives a murder she's committed more than 5 lifetimes ago. Edel man, who they say only has half a soul and who was found collecting the faces of others because he believes his own to be a false one. Bram, he speaks in a language no one understands and wails at night sometimes. Different from the normal behavior, I mean. Well, yes, I suppose, but nothing they didn't volunteer for. Dr. Hazel lets us know what a number of patients in the North Ward have volunteered for a new therapy, would be escorted to his laboratory to receive treatment. The North Ward has our most troubled cases. I'm glad some of them are being chosen to get help. Seems to me it's gone quieter over there since it started. It's Graham. I see them taking in the most. He struggles, but he's always was a bit of a wild one. Would I be able to visit the North Ward? They like to keep them separate. I don't know that I've ever seen the guards allow a visitor, just Master Azo. You might ask him, he's very sympathetic. Why are you here? Behind her hair, her cheeks flush. I don't want to say you'll think of less of me. When you blush, it brings out the color of your eyes. Her blush deepens and she ducks her head forward to bury her face beneath her hair. These last few years haven't been kind to me. They haven't been kind to anyone, really. I try not to think of it personal. I lost my husband and both my boys in the Saints' War, and my daughter, the Legacy, took her before she was mine. I may do. What else can you do? I moved into a tiny place in Andra's gift. Got by the mending clothes and on the kindness of strangers when I had to. I was surviving and the gods were watching over me. I could live with that. Then one day the noble woman comes in. Once this fancy gown fixed, gorgeous thing, this shade of blue I've never seen before. Only I had. I looked at it and it reminded me of something. I had what they call an awakening. I remember being a noble woman myself in another life. People doting over me, men doting over me. Me, the best food, the most beautiful home. All the things you'd never dare to dream of, they were mine. It was poison, knowing all that. All those things I had that I never had in this life. It did something to me. My food started to taste rotten. The walls in my little room seemed to be closed around me. I stopped being able to sleep in my own bed. So I came here. It was that or break into an estate and start ordering servants around. Seems like such a silly thing to worry about. You don't have to tell me, but I can't get past it. And start to wonder, did the gods choose this life for me? And if so, that terrible thing must I have done to deserve it? Maybe the gods took offense to your overindulgence. Maybe they did. I wish I had known. Back when I was noble, maybe I'd have done things differently. What do you know about that animancer, Azo? Oh, I like him very much. Many animancers could care less about the patients. Look at us like vermin for the experiments. But Master Azo treats us like humans. Even the very sick, you can tell he does this to help people. He helped me understand a great deal about myself. And I know he's done the same for others. It's too bad what they did to him. He hides it well, but I know he's still affected by it. What happened to Azo? Prill's eyes dart back and forth, and her voice is lower as she is just above a whisper. They don't like to talk about it, but there was an accident. He was said to be one of the brightest in Drywood. That was his reputation there. And that was what brought me to seek his treatment. People say it was an ego that drove him to try and solve the legacy, but that's hogwash. Even if he was a bit of a showman, he loved his homeland. He thought he could help. He wasn't one to speak of his work. Suspected his colleagues might have tried to steal it. But he told me once that he had figured out a way to create a soul. Not a soul exactly, mind you. How did he put it? A proxy, I think he called it. That's a machine that drew energy out of everything, out of either. Can you imagine? The point did it was going to help with the legacy. It was going to make Hollowborn into something easier to love and care for. God knows that's something we need. You know what they call those empty little babies in Ondra's gift? No, tell me. They call them buoys. Because so many of them are found floating face down in the water. These are mad times. Anyway, Master Azzo had scheduled a public demonstration of his work in Copper Lane. He was so excited. And then the next day, he was locked in his office, turning away visitors, I heard. And he stopped seeing patients. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't have the heart to ask him. But I'm glad they're letting him treat people again. Do you know where I might find Azzo? I think I've seen him around today. Have you checked the laboratory? It shares a wall with his office. He's been spending most of the time there lately. Farewell. Okay, thank you for the help. Can I talk to anybody else? Not really. These guys have no names. So. The crooked board shows deep gouge marks. They're spaced like folk or elven fingernails. What a nice lady. Alright, how do we get into the laboratory? Oh, I guess we walk this way. Okay, I think we want to go to the North Ward, but we're not allowed to go to the North Ward, right? So we have to convince Azzo to let us in. We tried talking to, what's his name first? If he's in there. I don't know if he is. Oh, I guess that's it. What was it, Grom or whatever? Grom was the one who's in there the most. Patient? Any more patients? No, that's it. Okay. I like how they just have kind of like jail cells and it's just stone and cold. I bet it's really cold in here. Right, I think this is the laboratory, right? Quick save complete. Alright, there's our terminal. Something churns and bubbles in the tank. The copper wires and conduits are shiny, and the device warms to the touch. I'm not trying to steal anything from this guy right now. The copper wires and conduits are shiny. Something else, the same dialogue. Okay, let's get in. Kid Manazzo. A round-faced, balding man turns to face you. His upper lip is pulled upward slightly by its pointed nose, exposed his upper teeth when he scowls.
What is the meaning of this?
I'd like access to the North Ward. The question. Those patients are in isolation for a reason. I've been given permission to conduct my investigation down here. You'd best cooperate.
My answer is no. Whatever you're looking for, those patients will not be able to help you. The head warden will stand by me on this.
Furthermore told me you're not supposed to be doing any more experiments. Yes, well, Ethelmore hasn't done much good for anybody since he had his soul moved into an inanimate object, so I fail to see why I should let that sway me. If masters all followed the commands of their leaders, where would we be? We'd all be backward and willfully ignorant as raidcasts.
Oh.
Mm. Mm. Are we back? We're back. I was watching shorts, waiting for my internet to come back. We're back. Hooray! That was a long disconnect. I think it was like 30 minutes of just being disconnected from the internet. Are we back? Good. Yay, we did it. Oh. Thank you for your 10 stream streak, Tavara. Let me reconnect everything because my internet died. So all my connections are dead. Are we reconnected? Mix it up? It must be connected because it's saying stuff. Ay, ay, ay. That's the second disconnect today. I don't know what's going on with Zigo, but they need to get their shit together. Let's do. What am I doing? I think my mix it up is still connected because it doesn't say it's not connected. So I think that's fine. Go back here and make sure. I think is this still the same stream or is this a new stream on Twitch? Let me check. Oh, let me reload all my streams. That couldn't be it. You should be able. I think you should know. I don't know if you'll be able to get first or second day. Is this a new stream? Are we in a new stream? Let me close this. It says limited connectivity still, which is interesting. But I reset everything. Prize and loser. It didn't reset it. That's actually crazy because we were on our 20th or something reconnect attempt. So the fact that it hasn't reset that is crazy. That's crazy that it didn't reset it. Well, probably because it's on a 12-hour... I think it's on a 12-hour cooldown. So it's not per stream. It's one per stream, and then it's also on a 12-hour cooldown. So you can't redeem it multiple times. So that's okay. I'm going to confirm that and confirm that. We were in the middle of trying to figure out how to get into the North Ward in this game. I'm just making sure we're back to being live on all my streams. Sometimes the YouTube one doesn't reconnect properly. It's reconnected. Okay, good. Let's get back into the game. And also my music playing because the music died too because of the internet. Restart. Yeah, we are now live. Thank you for letting me know. I can't believe my Stream Elements spot is still working. Aren't they taking that offline soon? Oh, yeah. Welcome back, everyone. I know you're just playing Omlin. You just want to catch up to Josh because Josh is winning right now. All right, back into the game. Yes, there we are. Let's get comfortable. Back to our role playing. We'll stream for another hour just because of the disconnect. So another hour is added now. I was about to start editing. That's how long I was waiting for the reconnect. I actually opened my editing software. I was like, I guess we'll just edit for 30 minutes until my internet comes back. Are we still? Yes, okay, good. So, I don't know if we missed anything in the actual live stream, but I think it was just some dialogue. I'm trying to figure out how to get into the North Ward because this guy's not going to let me in. He's rejecting me. He said, you think you're crazy if I'm going to let you in. No, we don't want to talk to him. What about you? Can I ask you? I don't want to reach out into anybody's soul.
Good day to you. Hail and well
Did we
met.
ask this already? What about this guy?
Good day, stranger.
Not that guy either. Okay, so how the hell do I get into North Ward if he's not gonna talk to me? And it won't let me break in either. Maybe there's like a secret path to get in there? Oh, only by 2 points are you losing. Sorry, Omlin. Yeah, you just need to get second. You just need to get first tomorrow and you probably beat him. It really is neck to neck. I'm like thinking, is there like a secret path to get in there? Or maybe I can talk to the assistant?
Gods keep you.
Are you the animancer who's been buying relics from Immortal? I'm not an animancer, so no, but I do know that most of those relics are stolen from ruins in Air Galfath. Killing them is illegal. There's nothing else. I need to get back to work. I do like the wrong dialect choices or something, so I'm like, this is a dead end. That could be another way to get in there. Oh. Here we go. What's over here? Money! And also a scroll. Fan the flames. Okay. More money! I like money. Oh, okay. I think this must be the North Ward. It's like he's falling asleep at the station. Maybe we can convince him to let us in. Or we can kill him. Or we can fight him. Keep our distance. Which is that cell back there? We've incidents of people getting close. Can we not open this door? I can't open this door. There's a box. What's in the box? Some lockpicks. Girl. You don't know what you're worth. Can I break the door down? I feel like that would be dangerous. And probably wouldn't let me actually do that. There's nobody else to talk around to in here. But there's also nothing else I can do. Or yell at this guy some more. I could steal some things.
I can do that. That's settled.
A blade Golan! Ooh. Is that better than anything we're wearing? Not really. Who's using light armor? This guy? Medium armor. Wait, that's just what I have on. Yeah. Maybe this guy wears light armor? Didn't he have like really cool light armor? I'll just give it to you.
A simple test.
No, we're not
I'm
gonna be able to
ready.
unlock that.
What is it now?
I see you have records. I know what you're doing with them.
Those are private. You have no right.
He balls up his fist and digs his teeth into his index finger, a growl simmering beneath his breath and a deep scowl compressing his face.
Fine. Speak to them for all the good it'll do you. I'm sure the discussions will be fascinating.
He pulls a heavy key from one of the pockets and slams it down the floor before handing it to you. There we go. Now we got the key. Okay. Called him on his bluff. Yes, I did that, Omlin. Actually, I did that, but I didn't send it, right? Because I had no internet. I made it, but I didn't send it. Let me select, copy. Let me reset the page. Give you the life you deserve. Write a message. I see that you just sent your message too. I'll be right tomorrow. I got sent it at like 6 a.m., so I wasn't awake when I got it, and then of course I just forgot about it for the rest of the day. Big. Background color, the night. Okay, I've sent my message in the birthday card. Into the North Ward.
I'm ready.
Are you? Oh? Is this my face? Tell me, tell me! Okay, this is not my face. That's the guy who's been getting all the experiments on him. Yeah, but who's in here? Suffering sky, rain of blood, innocents must drown. Poor things, going crazy, having two souls in their bodies. None of them want to seem to talk to me, which is about right.
This isn't the treatment that they were promised upstairs by the cushioned seats and lush carpets.
Yeah, they're all in a dungeon, basically.
Is that the cure for soul sickness? To be thrown into a cell and subjected to the whims of your captor?
I doubt the wealthier citizens have the same experience. I'm sure they have their share of family members they'd rather forget. But if all were treated like this, the sanitarium would never survive. What did these patrons do to warrant such conditions? There are just as many who come here and are cured of their ills, people who would otherwise be cast aside. I hope so. Anna takes a deep breath. You're probably right. It's just hard to see. Let's be on our way. This place gnaws at the soul. Not a pretty place. It's a cold place. Cold, stony place. A willowy adolescent boy stands in the center of his cell, gawkish and stoop-shouldered. He stares straight ahead, the occasional blink his only movement. It's unclear whether he registers your presence at all behind the glassy, doll-like eyes. In this state, the barriers between your soulness are thin and porous, easily bypassed if you should wish. Reach out for his soul. You close your eyes and edge forward towards the boy's soul. As you near, a sudden malaise comes over you. You are cold and warm all at once, sweating and shivering and straining for breath as you did on the caravan journey. That's exactly how I feel right now. I'm both warm and cold at the same time. My arms are freezing, my legs are warm. The soul you approach is the wrong one, a parasitic plant that strangles its host. It is predatory and pitiless, and you have crossed paths with it before. Too late does it occur to you to retract, and already you feel yourself plunging to some interminable abyss of thought and memory. You are standing in a cell now, the same cell, in the sanitarium. The halls are moonlit and empty, and you are waiting. At the far end of the ward, the doors open, revealing a flesh golem in silhouette beneath the stone archway. It makes its usual rounds. The same stops every time, the misbegotten child is the despondent creators. When the construct is close, you coil yourself up and spring forward, passing out of the boy's body as though it was a membrane. You can sense his body behind you collapsing to the floor, a puppet whose strings are cut. You are rushing towards the golem now, bodiless as a gust of wind. Quickly, you think to yourself, quickly, and you feel the strength hemorrhaging from your soul as you dart towards the makeshift abomination. You pass into the golem's shell and overtake the soul implanted within. Encircling it, suppressing it, and contained in this new vessel, you are strong again. You step heavy-footed towards corridor unhailed by the other constructs and scrutinized only by the wary, untrustworthy eyes of the mad. Coming at last to an office piled with books and scribbled papers and a perverse implementation of animancy. You set your oversized hands upon a large machine, a nest of globes and tubes and coils in the center of the room, and go to work, bending wires and unsetting alignments. Your surroundings are pulled past you, or perhaps you are pulled past them, and they dissolve into a blur. When they settle into the place again, you are outside, on a clear day, standing in front of a crowd, stacking high above you on the tiered seats of the amphitheater. You are acting for the crowd, standing deliberately still, but this is no play. A balding man with rodent-like features strapping you to a machine, the one you had tampered with. You see your arms for the first time, short and fleshy, unmistakable. Those of a little girl. But this body is not truly yours. Your mind still holds the same determination, the same hard-heartedness as before. The body itself is cold and vacuous, unlike the others. This one has no soul of its own. The man speaks and the crowd applauds with enthusiasm, worthy of a hero's entrance. Bear witness, he says. He pulls the leather and the machine shivers and sparks, and a bead of sweat rolls down the side of the man's brow. But the crowd's apprehension quickly gives way to an Oz of crystal globe filled with a radiant mist that case the entire theater aglow. He opens a valve and the glow crawls through the tube along the length of the copper wiring that runs the set of electrodes beneath your armpits. You feel nothing when it reaches you, as it should be, for you have been leading his work astray periodically for some time, altering notes and setting and playing puppeteer for Hollowborn. But you make it look like how people would expect it to look. When a body is infused with a soul, in a moment the machine goes dark. The man unstraps you, eyeing you with a scientist's concern. He looks back at the crowd. Behold, he says, but there is obvious hesitation in his voice. Slowly you take a plodding step forward, then another and another. You look up at the man, giving him the eye contact of which no Hollowborn is capable. The crowd gasps. The man looks relieved. How do you feel? He asks at the volume meant for the crowd, and this is the moment. Top of your lungs, you let out a piercing shriek. The man comes towards you, his hands outstretched, but you run the other way, back to the machine. With all your strength, you drive your head into the crystal globe, and it shatters, streaking your head with warm blood. You drive your head down onto the surface of the machine again and again, throwing panic screams from the crowd. By the time the man reaches you, your body has already ceased proper function and merely twitches on the cold ground. Satisfied, you depart the corpse and search another unsuspecting host. Who could put their faith in animancy now? Ooh, conspiracy. You are pulled again from your surroundings, transcending the boundaries of memories and lifetime, deeper and deeper past betrayals and murders and lies upon lies that form the thick webbing of plots beyond mortal comprehension. You settle at last on a room you have seen before, expansive, with a tall device encasing an Adra monolith at its center. The room was filled with people, and the people look at the device. You are yanked suddenly back to reality, and the once catatonic boy in the cell is looking directly at you, appraising, calculating. There is no mistaking now. That is the soul of the man who caused your awakening that gazes out from the borrowed husk. A watcher. Not just a watcher. Someone will break those little frail legs of yours if you don't exactly do what I tell you. Is that so? He makes no effort to hide his disinterest, but he continues to search your eyes. He makes a slight grunting noise, and eyes soften for an instant, and it seems for that moment that he recognizes you. He opens his mouth to speak, then seems to think better of what he's about to say. His jaw tightens. I know your look. Your hunger. Hunger for the answers that you elude you. It gnaws at your soul. It usurps your reason for being. You are like everyone. I will help you let go. He dodges backwards with startling grace, putting himself out of reach. On his face there's no malice, only the dispassion of a farmer putting down a sick animal. Then suddenly he slumps forward. Oh, he's gonna go into my body. Oh, he's gonna go into the golem. Combat time? Oh, he's teleporting. I guess we're fighting all of these guys. Unfortunately, not facing the right way. Run! I lost! No! You need to attack this. I need to attack Praised Patient. We need Aloth to get the hell out of there. Knocked over. He's so super dead, dude. He got knocked over. Come on, Aloth! Stamina is low. Wait, no. No, I don't want to do that. How do I cancel my action? No, that he can use second wind. Fuck it. Use second wind. Move, Aloth! I need you to move! Please. Fell over. He's so bad. So bad. Oh, you need to move too. Oh god, what is that? Somebody turned into a deer. I need you. We're fine. I'm mostly just playing on AI anyways. These flesh contracts are pretty ouchy.
I'm ready.
Seconds. Why are you just standing there? Aloth fell over and we leveled up! Yay! For Aloth. We've got a bunch of junk I don't really care about.
I understand.
Okay, but what do we do about what just happened to us? I uncovered a leaden key operative in the sanitarium. He has the ability to possess those weak souls and was using one of the patients to influence Kaedmon's Azo's animancy research. Okay. Did we get rid of him or did he get away? Sever loose. Chains grown with added weight. Crimson bite marks pit the edges of the cot. A lot of screaming. Is the whole area getting attacked by the flesh golems?
I'm ready.
Sounds like it. He's still here. Okay, he didn't attack us. Attack it.
Just giving them a fair shot.
I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with all that, though. Can I interact with it? No, not really.
Just say the word.
I don't know. Oh, no. They're all that angry at us now. Okay, let's back up. Get him! Not sure why you're so aggro. The priest, bro. Get back here. My frontliners? Maybe attack the thing in the front line? I could have just stand there and don't do anything.
Good.
Lucky for us, we're kind of overpowering these flesh golems.
Stand still! Roulette!
Keep on running. Oh, some wicks. I guess we're fighting everyone in the sanitarium now. Poor things. Vessel flesh. That one blew up. Oh, guess everyone's dead now. Alright, the wicks are very aggro. The poor things don't even have a chance because they're basically just children with animals in their bodies. We built for this guy's trap, I guess. But we can loot the place at least. Money! Why was there money in there? I don't know, but money! The guard. Oh wait. We actually loot that guy? Oh, we should actually loot that guy. Anybody in here? No. In here. Go this way, I guess. Get him, doggy. It's a carnage! Did all the other people escape? Oh no, what happened to Azo? Is he dead as well? Did he escape? Doesn't seem to be here, that's all I can say. Maybe they escaped? No, he's still here. What have you done? I don't have time for this. I don't? Okay. I guess we're going down then. Did they escape? The lead and key?
I'm ready.
There's nobody in here. Nobody in here either. What about this guy? head warden must be told what's going on down here. Should I open the box? Open the trunk. Heavy lock holds the trunk shut. It's too sturdy to break, and the mechanism looks too complicated to pick. You'll need to find the key. You'll need to find the key. A book. And some money. Takini has been caught stealing. That's why we saved first. Wait. Where's my quick saves? Auto save? Oh, here it goes. That's why we saved first. Oh, there was no key in there anyway, so what was the point? Really? Oh, right. You're right. We do have a level up. Let's do that. Basically paladin lady. Athletics maxed out. Let's get the lore, I guess. Greater lay on hands, critical focus, deep faith, Vielo Vidorio. The battle cry meant to sweat victory, used among the Fremens. When the paladin uses flames of devotion, nearby allies gain increased attack speed. Ooh. Ooh. Utility, fast runner, deep pockets, arms bearer. No weapon. Increase burn damage, damage reduction, shot on the run. I think these are all things we should get last. We should definitely pick class talents first. Mimics the cancer's ability to summon skeletons. Veterans recovery. Passive endurance recovery. Huh. The character has learned a portion of the tense pain tolerance. Yeah, that's unarmed damage. We don't care about that. I think we should take that. That looks useful. Done. Get me time. But maybe also get athletics up. Greater frenzy. What's on the bottom? Running's a vinegar shock. Powerful sprint. Barbarian becomes even more approach. The speed of wind sprint increase. Okay. Barbarian learns to line up its most savage builds, improving the accuracy of secondary attacks from Carnage. Cultivates the Barbarian's inner rage, granting additional bonuses while under the effects of frenzy. +4, +4, +33, minus deflection, health, and endurance concealed. Modifier, +2 might, +2 constitution. Two weapon style, one-handed, two-handed style. Grants a damage bonus by wielding two-handed melee weapon. Interesting. Hold the line. Grants the character new defense strategies, increasing his or her engagement limit by 1. Reflexes, fortitude, will, mental fortress, body control. Bolster the character's defenses against paralyzed, petrified, sick, stunned, and weakened afflictions. Defense against blinded, struck, prone, hobbled, dazed. Ooh, that sounds like fun. No, we're not going to be cautious. Ability. Fast runner, wound binding. User +40 health over. Allows the user heal amount of the user. Let's do unstoppable. No. Sorry, was it unstoppable? Yeah, unstoppable. Next. Done. I'm just kind of vibe leveling my characters, you know? The sound of this voice, the killers froze stiff. Blew a base, faced his kin. AoE paralyzed for 11 seconds. Summons worms. Summons will-o-wisp. Terrified for 17.4. Defense when disengaging. Defense against hobbled. Charmed for 11. Endurance. Immunity to frighten, terrify. Ooh, that's a good one to have. Beloved Spirits. Improves chanting connection to soul fragment with employ, increasing ancient memory healing compatibility. Probably fine. I don't really know how to level a chanter. It's not really a class I have any experience with. Do mechanics and enemies burn damage from the Holy Priest's radiance. Condemns the priest's foes, dazing any enemy in the area of effect. The faithful of Magron gain an accuracy bonus to sword and arquebus and can cast special version of Burst of Summer Flame. Everyone receives less healing from the priest's holy radiance, but the priest gains a bonus to all attributes on movement. Bonus level spell, apprentice sneak attack. I think we should do these. Sounds good. Survival. Next. Bishop's Companion. I think I wanted to get Wound Binding on the user. Oh, it's only for the user. Okay, never mind. Accurate Wounding Shot, Resilient Companion. Let's do that one. Damage reduction for Companion. Merciless. Resilient Command. Next. Very rangerific. And Alos. Let's do lore. And mechanics. Arcane Dampener. Oh, did I give him a bunch of damage spells and stuff? Those vulnerabilities. Manelota's Bounding Missiles. That sounds fun. Let's do that one. Class. Do that one, because I keep getting caught in the back line. Poor Alos keeps getting caught in the back line. What's this? I'm getting out of here! It's not safe anymore! Indeed. It's not safe anymore. I'm going to try to play Skyrim now. I used to get 3D sickness playing it, but let's try. I wonder if there's anything you can do to limit that. Good luck, Tavara. Alright, let's go talk.
What the blazes happened down there? You were given permission to ask questions.
I had things. It's complicated. A patient of yours, whose Grim was working for the Leaden Key only without knowing it. You finish your explanation, Ethel Moores breaks his silence.
I have read accounts of people in history who would do what you describe. The accounts are few and brief and never reliable. Some go as far to just that they are all the same person. If truly such a person was here among us plotting our ruin, but that I had a body again, I could be of some real use in our time of need. I fear what the future may hold for this place. I'm grateful you were able to dispatch the threat before there was loss of innocent life. We very nearly had another scandal on our hands. Dr. Azo, what part did this experiment play in the catastrophe?
Azo was only trying to help the patients. The Leaden Key took advantage of him.
I should have known better than to isolate him. Of course, he would resort to deception. The wiser thing would be to allow his experiments with close oversight, of course. A mind like his must be allowed a chance to create.
Okay, well, at least he won't be as angry at us. We didn't ruin his entire life. Alright, well that's one thing done in our quest. Should we try... I don't know how to do any of these side quests. Oh, the Hall of Revealed Mysteries in Copper Lane. Or should we head back to our tower that we can defend? Or maybe we just have to do this? Assign. Resolve attack. Manual resolve. Okay, I have to travel there to participate in the defense. Let's try doing that then. I think we can get there within 3 days. No, I don't think throwing up would help. I'm actually really not sure anything. I don't know anything about
Well met, friend.
motion sickness from video games per se. I think I have a friend who has that issue, but I've never really asked about it. Beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You're summoned to Adred House, where Lady Webb wishes to meet with you as soon as possible. The head of the Dinreed Row spy network. Eyes narrow. Why would she be looking for you? Tell me about this Lady Webb. You do not know Lady Webb? She's, well, no one's seen her exactly. It's a long time, but she's the mistress of Dunreed Row. Has been for as long as anyone can remember. He pauses, eyeing passerbys with suspicion. Quietly, he continues. She's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away, and she's just a pile of bones kept unanimated by dark magics. She's still at it, best anyone can tell. Running things, keeping us safe, pulling the strings behind the throne, too. Said, as a ring of ciphers during her bidding. Telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country, before you go asking the gods for forgiveness, best you ask Lady Webb first. How did you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Webb. She knows everything. What's Dunreed Row? A whole mess of ciphers run out of Adred House. They make it their business to keep this peace, but they don't like you. But they don't like you to see them do it. Problem is, the city have a way of going away on their own. And when that happens, you can make a pretty good guess as to why. Where can I find Adred House? Just over there, my lady, the southwest corner of Brackenbury. Very well. So during that, then.
Right fetching feathers, lass.
Repeat, please,
Adred's
in
house.
adherence. And stand closer so I can grab your neck if you said what I think you did.
That was Isselmere. She likes your feathers.
Thanks, but I'm not interested, Isilmir.
I like your feathers. Older robed man. As you near the apparition, you are overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real. The recollection of an emotion rather than an emotion itself, it wrenches your insides nevertheless. The apparition brow is tense and a look of concern playing across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties.
My mind has been elsewhere.
Oh? And what troubles you?
The pain in your stomach deepens and you feel for a moment as though you are about to be sick. Your mouth has gone dry. Forgive me, Eminence. I wish to leave the order. The man folds his fingers together and presses them to his mouth, thoughtful.
You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
I've done something unforgivable. The apparition exhales slowly and its lips press together. A sympathetic rapport in his eyes. It places its hand on your shoulder.
I see. And you would cast yourself out, is that it?
What I've done? No God would have me now.
If you believe that, then I have failed you as a teacher. There are many gods so that all people are looked after, no matter who they are or what they've done.
The apparition looks wounded.
The only ones who need fear anything are those who abandon their gods, thinking all is lost. But for those who beg help and forgiveness, the gods always provide.
Only for the deserving.
I will tell you the truth. There may be some among the gods who would see you punished. But after punishment comes absolution, redemption.
Okay, fair enough.
Whatever stain there is upon your soul, the gods can wash it clean. But you must dedicate yourself to them in return. That is what makes one deserving. Will you return the faith they put in you?
knot in your stomach seems to loosen. All at once, anxiety is replaced with something else entirely. Something warm and soothing, and it's something you know you can never repay. And the vision fades. You start to become cognizant of the many odd looks aimed in your direction. Your last response echoes in your mind. I will. Oh, see, I saw another past apparition of our other life. Knock, knock, it's me. Sometimes I get, like, motion sickness, but I think it's just a migraine from too many bright lights, because I'm obviously always sitting here, right, with these bright studio lights on me, and it gets a bit too much. Oh, wait, we've already been in here. We already talked to Lady Webb, I swear. Pretty sure we've been in here already. She wants to talk to us again. Yeah, we've been here already. Where is she? Is she in here? Or is she upstairs? She must be upstairs, right? If I was a special lady, I'd probably be upstairs. Lady Webb! Ah, here we go. This is her office. Look at that fancy-ass door. Lady Webb, we'll see you now. It doesn't look like a pile of bones. The woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with spindly, wrinkled fingers. The flesh stretches thin to near translucence with extreme age. A gossamer veil over pale blue veins. Ink splotches and candle burns dot and sharp her hands like a quilt patterned after some great indescribable truth. She does not look up from her reading.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would
Indeed.
make the reincarnation of Aethys look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir.
Yes,
Oh, don't look
that's
so
me.
surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me.
She glances up from her reading for the first time and looks you over. Think she saw your little romp in the salty mass, too.
And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble?
There's something I need to find.
Not just any someone, though. Someone in the service of the Leaden Key. You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks.
Well, I didn't get killed.
As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend. Which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key?
One of their members caused my soul to awaken. I need him to reverse it. She closes her eyes and the lids flicker. Then her face goes still and her mouth parts. Little more than a sliver in her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchment to the ground. The pages wafting around her legs like the leaves of a dying tree. Fleshy eyelids peel back and her gaze is immediately upon you.
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Aora has ever known.
How do you know I seek Theos?
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it.
Oh, interesting.
You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. It must have been a special occasion.
What can you tell me about Saus?
More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true.
That's a long time
The
ago.
leaden key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it. What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man, awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit.
Well, they are 2,000 years
Needless to
old, so...
say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored.
Of
And that
course.
old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism. That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak
Ugh.
enough.
Sounds
Often
awful.
it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity. He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters.
Yeah, it's crazy that I saw
If he
him then.
has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
How do you know so much about Thaus?
The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay
Well, at least you're
in full.
dedicated.
There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well.
Hopes that he's always
His
possessing other people's
manipulations
bodies.
of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
What else is there to know about the leading key?
Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know, if you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal. Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary, and he does not fail.
What do you want from me?
Keep me informed. The leaden key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning
Probably because
them.
I'm the watcher, right?
Dunreed Row will not stop you. Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
And if I refuse?
Then you would look foolish because it is a standing offer. There is no need to refuse. If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you.
There is something I can tell you about the leading key's operations.
Well, let's hear it.
Found Thaus in Brackenbury Sanitarium imprisoning a patient, trying to damage the public's opinion of animancy.
Forgive me, it is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious.
Her eyebrows raised, 2 painted lines over barren, sloughing skin, her forehead a lattice of wrinkly upon wrinkles.
He
We
did
get it,
not
she's
aid
old.
you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep. This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it.
But what's their true
But if this
purpose?
is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale.
It definitely turn society against animancy.
If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we
That
can
would be
get the
nice.
palace
I don't know how,
behind
but that would
us.
be nice.
With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this.
That's all. The questions. Is there a Lord Webb?
There was.
What happened to him?
He believed in dying with dignity. He was old-fashioned that way, my husband. We saw the
that's
world
sweet, I guess.
very differently, he and I. But he was good to me while he lasted.
All right. Farewell
Try
for
your
now.
best not to die out there.
I'll try my best. Okay. That quest is updated. Travel to the village, enter the Heritage Hill. Inform of activities. I think we're done here for now. Let's go back to my place and see if we can do some more fighting in this game, because we did a lot of talking. I like talking too, but I also like fighting. I like a mix of both. Can
Son
I
of a
travel
loose fucker.
from here?
I beg your pardon?
Sorry. Kalu's always telling me to watch my language, especially around the kids. Guess I haven't had a reminder in a while.
What happened?
One of them heard me tell a joke about a glam-felon youth with frostbite somewhere sensitive. Kids repeat everything.
I meant just now.
Jam my thumb. Nothing big.
Damn my thumb. I like how my dog doesn't have a big head here. Let's go back. 22 hours, that's fine. We can rest and then we can get ready for the defense. Getting attacked by bandits! And knock 'em dead. Head out. Oh, oh, oh.
Few repairs, and this keep will be a sight to see.
Can we do anything in 2 days, 3 hours? Completed. Towers? 3 days. No, we can't do any. A library. Dungeons, barracks. Merchant stalls, craft hall, curio shop, artificer's hall, chapel. Forum, training grounds. Botanical garden. Hedge maze. Ooh. That might be good. Grant the lodge will grant bonus to survival skill. When the trails surround the domain of your keep, upgrading them will grant both constitution and bonus for resting. Restoring. Okay, we can also repair our house. I think what we'll do is the hedge mage. We can afford that. Finished in 2 days. Hirelings. Hmm. 10 CP per day. Alien Shock Mage. Warden of the Wilds. Hire one of those. Hire some... Wait, we can only hire one Skirmish Archer. Shock Mage. And a Cleric. Looks good for me for now. Remaining 1 turn. Okay. I wonder... I think we have to stay here. We could just wait 2 days. I'm not in a rush for anything. I just want to do this defense of the keep. But we should be able to upgrade a lot of things. Where did we get all this money from? I don't know. This place looks pretty fixed up already. Maybe the inside isn't fixed up yet. Yeah, the inside is still a mess. Okay. The outside looks great, though. Wait, is that the
keep's
place I
coming
can
along
rest in?
nicely.
There is. Oh no, that is the place we can rest. Oh. There's the Warden of Wilds we hired. Waiting for my orders, milady. I don't know what orders I can give. It looks like I can just hire people. Mercenary Mind Striker? The music intro sounds like the Shire music, and I keep on thinking it's going to do the Shire music. Pretty sure we can still rest in here, right? Maybe I should have repaired this first for the hedge maids. I thought there was a place to rest in here. You upstairs? A slightly broken bed or something. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now that's nice. Okay. We even have kids' beds and everything. That's cute. Oh, what's in here? There's nothing in here. What? I guess we can just store stuff in there. The wilderness of the Dyewood rambles on the beyond the house. They're not like... There's so many beds, but can I... Oh, who the hell is this? Oh, it's our guy. Wait, is this where all our followers hang out when we don't have them in the party? That's cute. A fighter-man, Aider. Nell's watcher. You met him? He had lost his mind. All of it. It looks as though with a half-hopeful smile. Receiving a response he nods understanding. That's why we hadn't heard about him for a while. You said you had some things you wanted to ask him?
Well, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
You were going to ask him in front of me anyways. You may as well tell me now.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden. About how he'd turned against us and fought for Weidwin. Been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. But hearing claims that he'd died fighting for Rey at Ceres, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Weidwin had in store, but if he really was Aethys...
Shakes his head.
I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me for help? I don't know. I guess because I didn't know you. Hard to trust a stranger that says she's a Watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. A Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I should be starting with Watchers. I should be starting with Wreckers. Took you 15 years to figure that out. He cracks a smile. Never occurred to me to go looking into it, not until you put some crazy notions about Watchers in my head. Peter thinks for a moment, his lips twisted to one side. He raised his eyebrows. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in the Defiance Bay. They got an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Sounds like a good idea. Okay, I'll take you next time. How do I do a resty? Can I sleep in a bed or something? There we go. No bonus. Oh, we can retrain characters. No bonus currently. Rest, but no bonus. New map discovered, Bright Hollow. 8 hours have passed. Hireling payday. Wages total 200 CP. That's not too bad. We finish? 1 day, 21 hours remaining. I guess we'll just sleep until next day. We need to do stuff. Oh, it's taking forever. Tagani saunters over to you, stretching her legs. She holds a pouch of deer jerky in one hand. She offers it as she takes a seat across from you. Into mock, looks at you hungrily. Long day. She bends one arm behind her head, reaching up until you hear a pop. That sounds like a nice. Pop my shoulder. Just wanted to see how you're holding up. You seem to have a lot of long nights. Roulette hasn't assassinated me yet, so I guess I can't complain. A bright side to everything, isn't there? She folds her arms over her knees. Look, it's been a while since I had a hunting party, but we're in this together now, and even if we're hunting for different things, we're still hunting together. She takes a hunk of dried meat from her pouch and bites a long strip from it. I'm so jealous. I want some jerky. Itumuk licks his lips, and she tosses him the rest. I don't understand exactly what's happening to you, but I'll help you find Thaus. Same as you're doing for me. Thanks for the support, buddy. Is finished yet? I'm just resting until I get this thing here. Oh, maybe we can do the manual resolve? Wait, did my building finish? We finished building the hedge mage? 19 hours. Ooh, right in time. I'm just like sleeping to pass time. We can sleep one more time to finish it. No, we need to wait a little longer. Is there a way to wait a certain amount of time? There isn't a way to wait a certain amount of time. If we just do manual resolve, what does that do? We'll just have to do that. I don't have to wait 2 hours. Wizard's dead. Wizard's dead. Good job, me. We did it. Later, losers. I guess we didn't have to rest. Probably could have just done that by default.
Walls need some work before this place is secure. My husband.
I'm trying my best, okay? Your husband, huh?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna put that in our personal inventory. That skip us ahead. Oh. We lost some hirelings already? That was quick. Why, did they die? Did it skip us ahead? Nope, it didn't finish. Okay, so it didn't skip us ahead at all. Well, I guess I don't need to save a million times then. One month, 2 days. When was this autosave? 4 days, 2 hours. Act 2, 1 month, 2 days, 5 hours. Okay, then we can just... I wonder if it's saved after we had that dialogue with what's her name. Did we get the quest from him? Yeah, okay, we got that quest, but we just didn't get the dialogue from what's her name.
Good.
Guess we don't really need a rest. No, we do need a rest. We do need a west. Westing. Okay. Filing payday. Okay, then we can do this. Manual resolve. We're already here. Oh, I think some of the people we hired died. That's why.
Shadow!
We did it! I think we only lost one person that time. I don't even know who we lost. Whew. Loading. Take it.
Better indeed.
Bandage. Bandage. Right, who did we lose? We got the cleric still. We got the archer, we got the warden. I guess we lost a shock mage, which isn't surprising. I don't know what this is. Security. Hire them. I don't know what that is. Yeah, we won't hire anything for now. I think we're pretty good. We could definitely do auto-resolve for the next time. Okay, next we're going to do... I wish I could, like, put a certain quest on my... I guess actually we should do that now. Let me change our... Nope, not like that. How did I do that again? Like, change who was in my party. Look at how I did that. I pressed it by accident and now I don't know what button it was. Over here. Let's take out... Ranger lady? Or fighter?
Farewell.
Maybe we check out Durance? Kana. Nah, I think Durance is our only healer. Actually, let's dismiss everyone.
Safe
Put you in
travels.
there. And
You can
and you,
trust
and
me.
then... Oh, wait, it still puts them in a... Okay, it doesn't matter what order I put them in, okay. Never mind. Wait, why does it still put him at the end? Oh, wait, let me try that again. Let's dismiss everybody
You walk
except
your
for
path,
me.
I'll walk mine.
Indeed.
Does it automatically put them in the back line?
You can trust me.
It's definitely just
Following your
putting
lead.
everybody...
Hey,
Yeah, it's
I'm
just putting
ready.
everybody in a weird... Okay. Fine, whatever. He'll just be oddly in the back line for whatever reason. He has some level ups he needs to get. Let's do... Survival. No, maybe athletics, I guess. You already have it that high. Competent aim. We don't need... Into the fray. That like sounds good. Pulling an enemy to immediate melee range. That sounds really good. Yeah, let's do that. Health. Wary defender. Let's bonus knockdown sounds nice. Or we should do We make him dual. We make him use 2 weapons. Weapon style. A fighter with 2 weapon style. That sounds fun. There's a lot of level ups we need to give him. Oh no, that's it? Okay. Isn't everyone else level 11? Alright, let's see what we've got to give. He's wearing medium armor. DR7. DR5. DR11. Oh, that's heavy. DR8. I think that's probably our best one there. Alright, yeah. Any cool... Oh, we've got finishing below bonus. I'm gonna give that to myself. Hello. We can give him a cool cape and a cool hood. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, right, weapons. Great sword, 2-handed. Sword, 1-handed. We just do sword and... Oh, rapier. Rapier and... hatchet? No. I guess we don't have any dagger. Oh, no, here's a dagger. We do rapier and a dagger. That sounds like a cool combo. Give him a bow, I guess. You can have this. Oh, yeah, that's way better. Damage reduction. And there. Oh, he already has a cape. Bitch already got a cape. I guess you don't need a... Oh, you can have a cape. You can't wear a hat. She has feathers on her head. Oh, yeah, look at him. He's like a rogue now, all of a sudden. Quick items. Oh, that's a good point. Let's give him some... Do I have any healing items? I guess I don't. No endurance potions or anything. Okay, no quick items for you then, bitch. I don't know. I can give you some beer. Get drunk. Bulwark against elements. Oil. Fleet feet. Potion of power. Sure, yeah, take that. Fortunately, I don't think we have any rings or anything. We could give him Arbalist. But it's probably just best to keep him with what he has. He has so many grimoires. I guess we don't have any more rings, huh? What is this? Defiance of concentration. Oh, why don't we have that equipped? Instead we just have... Wait, what do we have equipped now? Spell defense bonus. You know what? You can have it. Since you don't have anything. Wait, can you not wear it? Where's this go? Neck. Neck. Oh. Not usable by... Oh, it's not usable by you, huh? Can I use it? No. Who can use it then? Can you use it? Nope. Can you use it? No. Can you use it? No. You? No. Okay, well, I don't know who that's for then. Press explore. Healer's work. What does this do? Finishing blow bonus. Alright. I was gonna give it to myself. I can't use it. Can you use it? No. Who can use this? Finishing blow damage. Nope. It just says cannot be used. It must be for rogues, which we don't have a rogue right now. Okay. That's fine. Oh, Takus. Got Takus in the party here. I wish everyone could have a little pet. You can have the little doggy. Alright, we're gonna save. I guess we should travel to where I want to go. Just so that I'm where I need to be. Because we're gonna go do his quest, I guess. Look at Takus following us behind. We're going to... I actually don't know. I don't know where we're actually going for this quest, but I'll worry about that on Thursday. Alright. Sorry for the disconnect earlier, guys. Not that it was my fault, but, you know,
Hey,
I feel bad that it happened.
Talk to your, your friend. What is it about Isilmir? I'm right here, you know.
Isle of the Five Sons, no. Travel to Ada to the Records Archive. Saints War in the Ducal Palace.
No, you're both...
Sorry about your cool dialogue.
She's just so funny. I mean, some of the things she says are not nearly as funny when you've been hearing them for 50 years.
We'll save in the Ducal Palace. Dial the character's dialogue when I'm trying to get off the game. Yes, let's save here. And we'll go back to the main menu. Where's that option? There's the option to quit to the main menu. Anyways, that is our Pillars of Eternity for today. Finally returned to this game since September, and well, I'm playing in easy mode, so it's not like it's hard, let's be honest. But I will be back on Thursday for more Pillars of Eternity. And tomorrow we're going to be playing some more Guild Wars 1 Reforged, in which we will be continuing the Ilona story, in which hopefully we can go save Koss, because we weren't able to save him last Wednesday. Instead, I just unlocked Dervish, so time to swing my scythe around. I'll also be back for some more yoga as well. Don't forget to drink water, wear sunscreen, and namaste, bitches. It is Tuesday, so we're gonna raid a random person who is streaming right now. Man-Eater. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Retroing. First playing Tomodachi. Forza, right. The new Forza game came out, right? And Textile from Mr. Sharky. I don't know what that is. Well, time to roll the dice. I rolled a 2. That means we're going to go to the one I just opened. LOL. Oh, it didn't open it. I think I pressed the raid instead of the go-to. Yeah, I did. Alright, well, I'll see you over on Mr. Sharky as he's playing a game. I don't know what it is. Contexto. What is it? What is it? It's taking a long time to load my Twitch. I should turn off ad blocks here too. I don't even know why I have ad block installed. It doesn't even work, and it just slows down all my websites. It seems.
Game over, yeah!
Game over, yeah! Go ahead and copy those raid messages so we can go raid Sharky, and I will see you over there as we figure out what game he's playing, because I still don't know what it is. I will see you guys tomorrow. And if not, I hope you have a good rest of your week. And take care of yourselves out there. Thank you to all these lovely people who are chatting with me, and of course, our Medal Award winners.